The connection for an AC CDI is shown here. The primary function of the CDI unit is to store electrical magnet with a coil of wire around it. The flywheel has a small extrusion on its outer surface. As this extrusion approaches and passes the pickup coil, a small voltage is developed in the coil. This voltage is supplied to the CDI unit. An ignition coil is used. The ignition coil is a step-up transformer which increases voltage up to 200 times the input voltage, which is sufficient to fire the spark plug. Several other factors contribute to the continuous operation of the engine. The intake and exhaust valves are controlled by using a timing chain, as shown here. As long as the engine is running, the crankshaft rotates and transfers power to the other components for proper operation. Single-cylinder engines generally used to reduce the vibration caused by unbalanced forces. The clutch helps in smooth transfer of power from the crankshaft and screws. This plate presses against the clutch pack. The clutch pack consists of... Now let's understand how a clutch works. The clutch basket freewheels with respect to the gearbox. The engine power will spin the clutch basket, but it will not transfer any power to the gearbox. However, the inner hub is connected to the input shaft of the gearbox. If we spin this inner hub, then it will also spin the gearbox input shaft. Let's take a hypothetical connector with teeth on its internal and external portion that can interlock with both the clutch basket and the inner hub. If we insert this hypothetical connector between the clutch basket and the inner hub, then we can spin both of these at once and the engine power reaches the gearbox. And if we remove this hypothetical connector, the clutch basket and inner hub will be independent again and the engine power is disconnected. But there is a problem in using this connector. When the connector is removed, the inner hub spins due to inertia of the motorcycle rear wheel, and the outer basket spins due to engine power. This is why these two components start spinning at different speeds. In order to interlock with both of these non-synchronized spinning components, the hypothetical connector will have to spin at two different speeds at the same time, which is impossible. Speed. Then interlocking this connector with the outer basket will be either impossible or too difficult. To eliminate this problem, the clutch pack is used in place of this hypothetical connector. Unlike our hypothetical connector, the clutch pack is a combination of separate circular plates. Let's take any two adjacent plates from the clutch pack. One of them is a friction plate, and the other is a steel plate. The friction plate has teeth on the outer circumference, which always interlocks with the clutch basket and can slide sideways along this clutch basket, but doesn't affect the inner hub. The steel plate has teeth in its inner portion, which always interlocks with the grooves in the inner hub and can slide sideways along this hub. This plate spins with the inner hub, but doesn't, so that both of them start acting like a single unit, like the inner hub. This will eventually down with our left foot. Motorcycle gearbox comprises of a series according to the requirement. The gear lever is connected to a shifter shaft, and the other end of the shifter shaft is connected to a ratchet mechanism. This ratchet mechanism activates as shown in the animation.
Al fin me vino la bombita de aceite, ¿ya? Que viene con los tornillos y con los zorrines. Ya. Para sacar la bomba de aceite tenemos en los agujeros de la bomba de aceite, despejamos un tornillo y después el otro, ¿verdad? Y para sacarlo, porque estos tornillos son por lo general relativamente duros, necesitamos un destornillador.
Calentamiento excesivo, sí, de ese calor que has sentido y que ya no es normal en tu motocicleta. Si tú tienes una motocicleta a combustión, obviamente esa combustión, 2 tiempos, si tiene un calentamiento excesivo, algo que piensas que ya está fuera de lo común, en este video te voy a explicar cómo solucionarlo y por qué debes hacerlo. Ya que básicamente, así como puedes ver en las imágenes del video, el aceite o el lubricante ese es el que se encarga de disipar ese calor generado y pues aliviar a nuestro motor reduciendo un depósito de aceite el cual funciona mediante una bomba de aceite. La bomba distribuye Mucho ojo con esto, la caja de cambios y el clutch y otras partes que están en constante movimiento. Si estas no se lubrican correctamente van a empezar a generar un calor excesivo. Y me va a decir, bueno, si yo tengo aceite, ¿por qué no se están lubricando correctamente? Esto sucede debido a que las guías que tiene tu motor puede que estén tapadas. Recuerden que también tenemos un filtro de aceite y pues ese filtro se puede tapar debido a que no lo limpiamos constantemente o no se limpian las afinaciones y eso puede causar daños. Además, si no está circulando el aceite o si te falta el aceite, el embrague y las pastas de clutch va a comenzar a sobrecalentarse. Si este no...
Video tutorial.
Back it up. There's neutral. Yep. First. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth.
जैसे मालूम है आपको कि ये रोकर आर्म्स होते हैं जो वाल्व को ओपन करते हैं। ये टाइमिंग चेन होती है, ये उसका स्प्रोकेट होता है और ये बीच में जो ये स्प्रोकेट जिसके ऊपर